You ever notice how men don't floss? Any hygienists in the room? Men never floss. I always hear my hygienist explaining to a guy, she'll say, John, let me show you how to use this floss threader. And I'll go, stop. Don't waste your breath. It's not going to happen. Just save your words. I know, Tiffany, that you're an ex-nun. My hygienist is an ex-nun. And I know you're on a mission from God to get men to floss. But I'm here to tell you that floss has a positive charge, and so does testosterone. You can't shove them together. And you're especially not going to get him to run it underneath that bridge. That's not going to happen. Because remember the last patient who you gave 3 floss threaders to 3 years ago, and yesterday you asked him if he needed any more, and he said, no, I'm good. Really? What are you doing, putting him in the dishwasher? How are you making 3 floss threaders last 3 years? Because that's impressive. I want to put you in charge of sustainable fuels for the United States, because somehow you're getting incredible shelf life out of these. Men won't floss. They just won't floss. It doesn't happen. There's one way to get men. Men do floss. I think Viagra is slowly curing periodontal disease. Because if you take that, that's the one time a man will floss. If he takes that and he knows he's getting lucky in an hour, he will brush and floss. And that should be their new kind of marketing campaign. But getting men to floss is super difficult unless you put a temporary in and say, no, whatever you do, don't floss. And the guy's like, really? Don't do it? You're telling me not to? I'm telling you not to floss, especially not around that tooth. But I think we're okay because looking at your gingiva, I'm pretty sure you haven't flossed for the last 11 years. And they go, no, I floss religiously. And you go, well, that must mean Christmas and Easter because I'm looking at your gum tissue. And I've just been staring at it too long and it's starting to bleed. But I gave it a dirty look and it's starting to bleed. Don't floss. And what do? They floss because you told them not to do it. We should be telling men not to floss routinely at hygiene. Whatever you do, don't floss. And then come up with some. Why not? Because it tends to lead to overgrowth of muscle tissue. There's new studies out showing that when you force the bacteria in, it causes huge pecs. We're not sure why. But it's unsightly. You might have to buy new clothes. It'll look like you're wearing Spanx when you just have a regular t-shirt on.